befall me. And I appreciate what you said in Queen's Birth. Perhaps this time will go better for both of us. You only have to ask.
배 안에서 대화를 한 적이 없어가지고 이게 배 안에서 대화는 좀 과거에 대해서 뭐 그런 거를 좀 물어보나 봐요.
After we parted ways, I returned to the Republics and reported to the Duke's bells. I failed to complete my mission and had no excuses. The Republics had lost a golden opportunity to trade with the Glanfathens, and the Dukes were furious. They exiled me from the Brotherhood, scoured the suns from my breastplate, put me on a ship to raid Ceres. Diverus, I was lucky to escape with my life. I worked as a guard. Caravans, ships, wealthy merchants. I did not discriminate. After my exile, both my purpose and my pride were gone. The years have taken me from the Eastern Reach to the Deadfire. Some would say it is fate that has brought us together again, Watcher. But you must already know what I think. It is just luck. Time will tell if it is good or ill. Well, even if he has taken a special interest in you, I doubt he is any less mad than I predicted. And I doubt Bareth and the other gods will consider your debt to them fulfilled. But this is just the same as before, no? The gods are playing their games and leaving us to settle the wager. We need to find a way to turn the tables on them, you and I. Diver, good. I have no concerns. Que? Menea was a good companion and a skilled warrior. But her imagination got the better of her. It appears to have gotten the better of you as well.
Great and terrible things are at work. And once again, you seem to be in the middle of it. The Rauataians we passed will doubtless spread word of what you've done in Hasongo.
But others will want to know what you've seen. They'll look to you for answers.
제가 뭐라고 한다고 뭐 내용이 바뀌나요?
This is no small matter.
돌이킬 수 없는 길. 돌이킬 수 없는 길이라고 말하는 거 보니까 이거 뭐 평판 거의 최악으로 간 거 아니야?
Don't you worry what will come next? What events you might move forward? It reminds me of the question that drew me to the Deadfire. The one I've been avoiding. I promised to tell you what I was doing among the Animancers at Port Marge. As you may have guessed, I was observing them, gathering information on the various Animancy operations in the region.
시몬술 작업에 대해서 정보를 모으고 있었다고? 왜요?
Animancy is a subject of particular interest to the Leaden Key.
아, 그걸
Through it,
통해서
I hope to pick up the trail.
흔적을 찾으려고 했다. 그래서 어떻게 됐어요?
That's where it gets complicated. After that incident in Old Valia, I thought more about the Leaden Key and its particular composition. It's existed for over 2,000 years. Say what you will about its motives and methods, but that's an impressive tenure. That's when I realized how short-sighted I'd been. To think I could undo the Leaden Key without understanding how it works. I found references to an ancient Leaden Key cabal in the Deadfire. Possibly one of the oldest, if accounts are credible. And they appear to have been working independently, without direct intervention from Theos, for almost 2 millennia. There's the challenge. Most sources refer to them as the Painted Masks. But I haven't met anyone here who knows that name. I don't know where in the Deadfire they are exactly, but I was hoping we could look for them together.
뭐 도와줄게요.
That's all I ask.
For whatever reason, the gods have decided to trust you with the fate of the world. You continue to act as if you're beholden to no one. But, like it or not, you are responsible for the lives that have been placed in your hands. You can't shrug this off.
여기서 까칠하게 굴면 얘 파티 탈퇴할 것 같아. 아까 전에 도전까지 뜨는 거 보니까 평판 지금 최악인 것 같거든.
I can't make your decisions for you. But I do hope you'll take my warning to heart.
이거 봐. 아까 거기에서 까칠하게 굴었으면 얘 분명히 탈퇴했을 거야. 깜프끼리 왜 싸우냐고? 아 얘가 좀 꼰대야.
The air's different. Sounds different too. If the birds woke you in Gilded Vale, strange thing is.
Captain. Or should I call you the Watcher of Cadnua? I confess that title. Something of a mouthful. This and that.
잔혹행위를 견디기엔 너무나 성실이 여리다고요? 제가 지금 어디 쪽에 속했었는지 모르세요?
Your involvement in Duke Avar's hearings on animancy and the aftermath brought you to the attention of animancers across the Reach. How very informal of you. I think I would prefer something a bit more Captain it is, then. When you took me aboard, you neglected to mention that you were in pursuit of a rampaging deity. I appreciate the apology, but it's unnecessary. The Blue Colossus may be one of the defining events of the age. I count myself fortunate to bear witness to your investigation. Speaking of, let us return to it, yeah?
쟤는 파티에 안 집어넣었어가지고 퀘스트도 아예 안 떴나 보다.
Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for?
유홍 뭔데?
I Cap.
공교롭게도 자꾸 파랗고 털이 많은 사람이 제 이상형인 거 알아요?
Oh, appreciate the sentiment, Cap, but let's not make things uncomfortable.
상식인이네. 조티랑 사귀어 보니까 사내 연애는 하면 안 돼.
When I were a wee swabby, fresh to the sea, it were Romaro that showed me the ropes and rigging. The sea be a right poxy ore on occasion, and life aboard the Sorcerer, that and more. Malnash, our ship hunter, she were all wet and bothered for doing me harm. And Romaro, he protected me. Mentored me too, learned me letters and navigation, handed down the Principe traditions. In time, we became close as kin or closer. Right, fantastic fucking question, Cap. Word out with mutiny. But I'll be putting about as much stock in that as a dockside doxy for manners. Well, no, I don't normally be singing no praises of veracity, Cap. But in the matter of Romaro, I'll be fair. He be of Old Valian stock. A good man and righteous. Not honest, of course, but honourable. Were our shipboard sawbones, more than one swabby behind the old salter deferral from the wheel.
둘이 연인 관계였냐고?
Why, Cap? You be feeling a bit of the old envy? Nay, we never shared a bunk. Not that I'd have kicked him out of a hammock, but like I said, we be family.
왜 이 파티에는 인간이 없고 짐승들만 있냐고요? 무슨 소리예요? 주인공도 있고, 에데어도 있고, 조티도 있고.
Well, only knows, Cap. She treated me like my mere presence gave offense. Thanks, Cap. I'll be holding you to it.
I should come clean about something, Captain.
고백할 게 있다고? 날 배신하려고?
What? No. I mean, what?
너 당황해, 수상해.
Atsura didn't set me loose just so I could stay busy. Fact of the matter is,
에데어랑 조티 빼곤 다 짐승 아니냐고? 솔직히 말하면 에데어랑 조티가 유사 엘프인 거지.
I've got this stack of missives I need to deliver. Noble errand, right? The company has a lot of people working away from headquarters, and Atsura trusted me to get these in the right hands.
내용이 뭔데?
Hope a bit of everything. Shipping manifests, requisitions for supplies, work orders. Mostly work orders. You wouldn't believe how much paperwork it takes to run a navy. Ah, yes. Making good with the locals, paying off bounties. Maybe Aethys did you a favor when you stepped on Cadnua. I didn't actually mean that.
아, 나 빈정상했어.
Fair enough. We're bound to run into my contacts
우리
one way or
영지
another.
지금 다
This one's bound
박살났단
for
말이야.
Rama. An acquaintance. Good sailor. He's somewhere off in Tikawara. And these are for Tuaha, an old friend stationed in Port Ma. I've got some answers.
빈정상에서 네 거 안 해줄 거야.
Sure am. And I heard that you two spent some time together. I heard tell that Kana sailed off in search of whatever he didn't find in the Deerwood. They say he lit a fire under the Ranganui to speed up the taming of the Deadfire. You clearly had some sway on his opinions.
하긴 그러고 보니까 얘는 또 왕국 쪽에도
Wish you
아니잖아.
had told Kana
얘는
to give
데리고
up on
다니면
the
안 될 것 같아.
poetry. He's got no ear for it. If you want to hear a voice like a powder keg belting out Rowatayan anthems while you're running at a dragon, be my guest. Some of us find it distracting. I do with bullets what Kana did with words. Just in case. Uh-oh. That's his I'm hungry and you're wasting my time face. Better step back, Captain. I won a shooting competition at the Ranganui's estate. This was a few years before enlisting with the Navy. As a reward, he gave me the freedom of the Royal Eyrie and said I could take my pick of the warbirds. Stinkfeathers here kicked a rather pretty hawk off my arm so he could have me all to himself. Been inseparable ever since. Well, my parents came from after they emigrated to Rawatai, their talents caught the Ranganui's eye. He saw them as this spectacle, this achievement of the old country, I guess. So they were honored guests. Not many Huana rose to distinction in
얘가 1편 카나 누나인 건 알고
We were
있냐고요.
also curiosities.
아까 전에 카나에 관련해서 뭐 노래 잘 부른다 그 얘기는 했지.
The Ranganui's friends always checked under the table to see if I had a tail. You're telling me. Growing up in the Ranganui shadow wasn't all bad. We had tutors and advisors at our disposal, and lots of folk from stranger parts than these. I spent my days learning to shoot, while my more academic siblings learned to express themselves. I leave you to judge who spent their time better.
I thought Aethys was too busy kicking over islands to blunt his teeth
아니야,
with
다른데요.
mortals. What say? You must take something from all this idle chatter with the gods. And you knew things he did not. Ah.
그냥 그런 스타일로 만든 거지.
For what does he listen to you then? The gods I know are tight of lip and hard of hearing. He has inhabited a giant body and drained the souls of thousands. Can he be anything but committed?
1편에서 카나 제물로 바치고 스탯 얻으면은 제 2편에서 노발대발 한다고? 제물로 바친 걸 어떻게 알았지?
I could not imagine the inner workings of a god. But then, I am not meant to. It is for mortals to flail in the darkness, I say, while gods point us toward light. To be worshipped, to have others interpret your design. It is not fair, I say. For what should a god worry about such cares?
그래,
For
신들을
theirs is the
없애버려야 돼.
hand on the tiller. Then maybe they did not always doubt themselves. At some time, they felt certain. The gods grow. They are like the Adra, holding Aora in place, I say, moving too slow for mortal eyes. At least Aethys has you to keep him in check.
깜푸나 할
What happens when
상상이라고?
we catch up to him is
아니,
something for future
신들이
decay to
자꾸
worry about.
막 나 갖고 노는 수준이잖아. 또 그거 하나 보다. 안쪽에서 불러들이나 보다.
Scratch under the wet clay of any artist and you hatch a lifetime of fear.
온들아, 얘 너무 편애하는 거 아니야?
My boy doesn't fear the gods. He only fears what he'll
극성
compromise by living
엄마야.
up to his potential. But isn't it easier
자기가
to let
축복 내린
sculptures
애에
represent
대해서
you?
걱정이 너무 많아.
Poor thing.
맘충이라고.
Nothing he does
생긴
is
거랑
disappointing.
다르게 되게 정이
That
많은가
is a
봐.
mother's prerogative.
질투하냐고요? 아니요. 아까 얼굴 못 봤어요? 베라스는 맨날 구박만 한다고? 그러네. 또 생각해보니까 그렇네. 갑자기 또 빈정이 상하네. 여왕이 상 준다고 불렀어요. 그러게 누구네 씨는 너 죽을래 노예할래 하면서 죽어라 굴리고 있는데 누구네 씨는 은총도 줘. 쫓아다니면서 막 걱정도 해줘. 친구 관계에도 간섭해. 뭐 하고 있는 거예요? 우물에서 걸쭉한 액체 나왔다고 하는 거 보니까 그거 뭐지? 까만 슬라임 같은 거? 그런 거 나왔나봐. 아, 이거 수치가 너무 낮은데? 동별이면 얘지. 우물 밖으로 액체가 다시 나오고 있다고? 실패. 까만 슬라임이면 석유라고. 블랙 뭔데 이름? 저거. 상급은 잡으면은 또 분열하거든.
Speak your mind.
질뻑이. 구불렁거리는 속도 쓸데없이 빠르니 아침그럽게. 담배 피면 저런 질풍이
Glory be to God.
Yes? If you insist.
그냥 이렇게 하고 끝인가 보네. 내가 죽였다고요? 아니에요. 질뻑이가 죽인 거예요.
Akira, but I hear whispers that you visited the Hazanui's Adra lighthouse. Too much has happened for you to waste words with the royal brother. From now on, you work with Onikaza as an honored guest of her rooftop garden.
누이의 animal들?
Be kind to her cats.
아, 옥상에 있는 정원에서?
If you have questions.
Yes?
여왕이 위층에 있다는 얘기인가 그럼?
Watch out.
It is high time we spoke away from the exhaustive filter of the court. My children, Kahopa and Tangaloa, it is to them that I answer when dignitaries do not pound at my door.
나만 고양이 없어.
I think I speak for all of us when I say we'd be honored to pet your children.
에데어 동물 좋아하잖아.
Trick with cats, of course, is you gotta ignore them first. Get them interested.
We are of one mind. My mother taught me to bait an enemy into the open, give it comfort and confidence. My brother speaks of your journey from Motare Okozi. Mostly, he mourns the loss of his expedition. Scholars pore over your findings as if a charcoal rubbing could build a bridge to Ukaizo. I have learned to restrain my optimism. A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom and change, I say. It is fitting that yours should be the voice that tells of Hasongo's fate. What did you see there?
나가가 시민지 점령하고 있었는데 살려줬다고? 아니야, 그런 얘기는 하지 말자.
From Port Mage to Hasongo to Magrin's Teeth, Aethys follows a rich vein of Adra. It takes him northeast to more interesting territory. In the deepest memory of the tribes, we have told stories of Magrin's Teeth.
동물에서 여왕 아니냐고. 그래, 나도 섬 하나 갖고 있어.
But not without some truth. My people speak of treacherous seas, lakes of fire, and the ancient warriors hammered to life on Magrin's anvil. Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible of the peaks. It is the sharpest tooth in Magrin's jaw.
나 좀 도와줄 거
Prepare
없어요?
yourself for a fight. Akira, would that our resources were not so entangled in other parts. I cannot send ships to Magrin's Teeth any more than I would send paper dolls to a furnace.
완전 치사해.
If you make preparations in Nekataka, I say we can help each other. I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. While the dead fire screams, I would see Nekataka outlast the storm to come. What I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. But I will accept peace of mind for now. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bareth? Akira, if you recall history, then you know why I am protected. My water shapers are the levy holding back Rawatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows. This reminds me, I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nekaro Atoll.
선물을 한다고? 적대하고 있는 애한테? 굳이? 왜요?
That is Aruihi's job, but Akira, there is a side of diplomacy which I enjoy. While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water shaping to Nekataka. Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Mairu, but she does not answer my summons.
난 여왕이 아니잖아. 얜 남캐야. 그러고 소환에 응하지 않는다고?
It is too early to grow a forest from this
길마가
coconut,
배신 때린 거 아니야?
but I would not dispatch you if I felt at ease. The guild can suffer no setbacks. If Mairu shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason. Nagati, do not abandon us now.
경멸이 가득한 눈으로 날 보고 있다고? 아 왜요? 우리 화해하자.
I didn't witness the destruction of Cadnua, but if it was anything like what happened at Hasongo, then it's a wonder you survived.
아 1탄 때는 우리 사이 좋았잖아.
Is Aethys unconcerned at the destruction he causes? Or merely unaware of it?
깐적깐이라고.
Either way, the implications are distressing. Well, they seem largely competent. I would feel better about that were they not run by profiteers.
아 얘 뭐 때문에 이렇게 삐졌는지 모르겠어.
Governor Clario seemed honest and well-intentioned. So one wonders why he was stationed at such an out-of-the-way post. I'd heard Deadfire had a pirate problem, but I had no idea how large it was. Or how fashionable.
안돼 지금 얘 빈정상해갖고 말 한마디 잘못하면은 탈퇴하겠다 그럴 수도 있어.
Unified pirate nation is one at war with itself. The Queen seems to operate with a light hand on the tiller, so to speak.
모르겠지? 그게 문제라고? 미안해.
I think that's a good thing.
내가 뭘 잘못했는지 모르겠지만 사과할게.
What the Deadfire needs is someone who can lead its people without smothering them. I think they're one of the most ordered and deliberate organizations I've ever seen. And I don't entirely trust that. Not the Queen, and what the Deadfire needs is, as a matter of fact, I did. I saw my mother for the first time in years. She was well. She'd been living with her Thane for quite some time. I don't think she'd been to see my father since I left. I used to blame her for her long absences, for not intervening directly with my father. He was an exacting man with a violent temper, one that often found its outlet in me. I realized that she was torn between two demanding roles, and two demanding men. I used to resent her for failing to protect me, but I understand now that her absence is what allowed me to grow. Intentionally or not, she gave me the space I needed to learn a degree of independence. Was she also responsible for my father's drunken rages? His impossible expectations? She was caught against him too. Besides, I think she tried to help me, in her own way. It's one thing to forgive my mother for her absence. Quite another. My father was steward to an earl in the Seathwood. My mother entered into a hamnig with a Thane when I was very young. I think they must have loved each other once, but I recall little evidence of it. It was. It's strange to imagine an ancient leaden key sect could have been working quietly all these years.
다행이다. 탈퇴하겠다고 하진 않았어. 아 진짜. 어머니 적당히 하세요. 아 무슨 학교 보내놓고 학교 쫓아다니면서 그냥 선생님 붙잡고 얘기하는 것도 아니고.
He thinks himself frail, but my heart beats in his chest. He is stronger than either of you could know.
Captain, what say? You
애
look a little
길러봐.
blue
걱정이
about the
대단한데 나.
gills.
아 이거 너무 과보호잖아.
Your
지금도 애 다
questions?
컸구만.
I have answers.
아 진짜 어머니 너무 극성 맞으시네. 네 어서 오세요.